Hello. Hello. Happy Wednesday or Thursday, depending on where you are on this amazing planet. Mr. Toad's wild ride continues. As we said yesterday, yes, there was yet another timeline shift. And I have a funny story. I love how my guides are having fun with me these days, and I'm playing along too. I love a good laugh, especially if it's about a timeline shift. First and foremost, I do want to welcome our newest members of the Love Train. I did not peek in there yet this morning because I've been doing stuff, getting ready for Saturday's class and tomorrow's focus group. Oh boy, is the activation a whopper. It came through. It's absolutely beautiful. This week, all the light coming in is from source. All of it's tied to the heart. My guides also gave me a beautiful frequency alignment that we are going to do here, and it is specifically for the Love Train community, which I absolutely love, that they're really addressing us as a collective energy too, which is so yummy. And we love these activations. I love it because it's like they're like mini focus groups for me. You just feel that group, the power in the group and the healing that comes forward. So let me spy on you guys and see who came in here. Let's see. I see Philip from Germany. Hello. I see Cheryl is here. Manu is here. Let's see. Wendy, Maury. Yes. I love a good timeline jump because it means we're letting go of all the ones that are no longer serving us. So it's dual purpose. Helen is here. Hello, Helen. Let's see. Who else? Tali is here. Hello, Tali. I got your note. Sending you love. Tammy is here. Oh, thank you, Tammy. The Love Train is not the Love Train without each and every one of you. This is absolutely a group effort. Believe me, I'm just the one that has the voice. That's it. Darla is here. Hello. Flo is here. It woke you up. Yeah. Lots of energy involved with this I'm going to get into. And Judy is here from Illinois. Hi, Judy. Good to have your light here as well. All right. So I'm going to jump in here and let you know let me move the melon here because you can see that was the big timeline jump, right, that we had a couple days ago. This was actually yesterday afternoon. I could absolutely feel it. And then it went into, these sneaky vertical lines. I always bring those up because those are the agitators. Those are the ones going when it's bringing sharp energy, source light energy in to purge what is not healing you. And so this is also purging all collective consciousness, right? And then you can see going into last night, this was deep. Usually when we're doing this is integration and release, all of it. And this is sneaky too. I'm going to show it to you on the Shakalaka chart because that tells more of the story. But I have the funniest thing when I tune in, I tune in first, see if I get any guidance, and then I look at the chart. And so this morning I tuned in and I was going to get some fruit out of my refrigerator. And so I have these special drawers that one's super cold for fruits, right? Anybody has a refrigerator, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. So I open the drawer, take out some grapes, and I look in the drawer is a chicken stock cube. Okay, I promise you, never in my life have I stored bouillon cubes in my refrigerator. I have a pantry, a dry pantry, where these cubes are always kept. They go from that pantry right into a pot with boiling water, okay? And I started laughing because it was the only thing in this cold drawer. And so I took it out and, I said, okay, I'll play along. Why is this in my refrigerator? And they simply said, we want you to see that all things are possible. I love that. So here you go. I put the infinity symbol up. So, and I know many of you are having this items being in one moment, somewhere in one moment, and literally going back either a few hours later or the next day it's gone, and then it's back. So this is what happens when they're, what they mean by all things are possible. We are now also releasing all potential timelines too that were created in dense energy, right? It could be a negative thought you had. That may come up in a dream. It's just releasing because it's no longer serving you. And so with these shifts, basically your human is witnessing multiple possibilities in play. This is how powerful we are and why it's so important right now to really focus within, stay in your heart, and notice that your thoughts do create things. Yeah, Flo says she can't find so many things. Yeah, don't worry, they'll probably come back. It's when we shift your timeline, this is what we're talking about. When you see how important it is, if you focus on stuff that happened in the third dimension, you're focusing on the timeline that you likely are totally ciao ciao besito done with. Mwah, honor it, kiss it, let it go, because here, pure love and light in the fifth dimension is all the things you truly desire in your heart. But when we look in the rearview mirror, the longer you focus on what happened, history files, you are recreating it. You're recreating it or holding it in form, and it must be reflected back to you. So this is why on the love train here, what do? We focus forward. What do I want to create in this now moment? It's all created in the now. And so these timeline jumps are a great representation of that, especially if you're playing, where are my keys? That wasn't there yesterday. I forget, there was something else that popped up in a place it's never been. And I know that that's what this is. It's showing us, it's showing you literally how you can project something into your reality, but you must believe it in your heart first, right? And it's that knowing, it's a knowing, right? If you're looking for proof, you are in the third dimension. Fifth dimension is a knowing, it's a heartfelt knowing. Third dimension, I need proof, I want evidence. That is going to keep you focused backwards, okay? Because as you start to trust your own heart, trust your intuition, that becomes a knowing. It's like not even, I didn't sit there and have all kinds of investigative thoughts about how did a bouillon cube end up in my refrigerator. And it's really funny because then my guides came up with, you're literally putting your noodle soup on ice these days, which is very true. So see, they were having fun with me. I love a good sense of humor. So bring it on. I can't wait to see what shows up in my refrigerator next. Okay. Let's see. I see Jonathan. Hey, Jonathan, how do we stay connected when I want to close all social media at point and don't want to see all well, you can choose the ones that your heart aligned with. So if your heart's not aligned with any, then turn it all off. Your connection has nothing to do with you being here. You can go into your heart space, take 3 deep grounding breaths and say, I know who I am, and you are connected. You do not need social media, no one does, to be connected. But you do have discernment, and you can say, what am I in alignment with? Whatever you're not in alignment. Listen, I haven't logged into Facebook in 2 years. Somebody hacked my account, then they let me back in, and then they hacked it again, and then I said close it, and they wouldn't listen to me. So I have no idea what's going on over there. Don't care. Absolutely no desire to sign in. I'm not energetically aligned. Someone hacked my LinkedIn. I had over 5,000 connections. They told me we can't restore it, and I said fantastic. See, I use that as it closed itself for me. So I'm very clear on where I'm aligned. But disconnecting, notice your reason for disconnecting. I'm no longer aligned with it, or it can't be that you're avoiding something or fear something, because now you're holding that fear is still energy that wants to be dealt with. Okay, but you have discernment. Don't watch it burn, because that's focusing backwards, but you still can choose. You can absolutely choose. I look at content on YouTube and I love me some TikTok. TikTok's got all my baby animal videos that make me literally laugh out loud. And so, but I discern what I see. I discern what I see. Anything that's not for me, I beep and I go, not for me, thank you. But what happens is it learns the algorithm will learn your preferences, and then it's up to you to take command of it. That's all. So I hope that helps. I'm just sorry, I'm just reading the comments really fast. Oh my gosh, Ishwar. Well, thank you. You are not alone, my friend. I I was fully guided to start this community last summer. It's not even a year old, which is so wild. We're coming up, I think next week. Next Wednesday will be a year old. Crazy. Completely authentically grown. I was guided that there were people truly already seeking this frequency. What they're now showing me is the frequency of the love train. But for 2 years prior, the only person I had to talk to about this was myself. I was having a lot of conversations by myself, and then found out they said, oh no, there are others. Ah. And here we are. Here we are. You were absolutely not alone. And I'll tell you, I don't like fear mongering. Ascension, is it a wild ride? Yes, but it's also absolutely beautiful, magical, and miraculous if we allow it to be. And so knowing that we're walking this together helps us all. Watching this group expand into their gifts. Like, I think when we were in Sedona, I heard someone in the kitchen one morning saying to someone else, what starseed are you? And I started laughing because I thought, if we had that conversation, even 2 years ago, we'd have been locked up. And, here we're having coffee going, hello, what starseed are you? We're already evolving so much. We're really stepping into and owning these higher levels of consciousness. And we really are in the beautiful creation part of this journey. Part of that is that old systems are collapsing. We're not here to fix an old dimension. We are here to create a brand new dimension. And I am so honored that you found us, and thanks for shining your light here. And yeah, I rule with fun. Got one rule. Rule one is have fun, and there are no other rules. And I have been saying that before I was even awakened. Now it has so much more meaning to me. Ascension does not have to be serious. We can find love and humor in all of this. We did come here to play, create, and have fun. If anybody wants to know what your soul's agenda was, that's it. Play, create, and have fun, and express what's in your heart. Let's see. Awesome. Yes, it truly is. I see the gift in this journey 100%. And you guys are part of it. You guys are a big part of it, because a dream that I wrote down over 6 years ago was to witness a fully awakened planet. And it's so cool to have the love train in this beautiful and amazing focus group that keeps growing. Just amazing. For those of you who don't know what focus group is, it's an acronym that my guides gave me, and it stands for Fun, Open-Hearted, Creative, United Souls. We meet every Thursday at 12 p.m. It is free. It is free. You need no experience. You just come in there and shine your light. You can contribute. It doesn't matter if you raise your hand. You don't need your video on. You don't need to talk. Just you being there brings your energy, brings your light, and we all benefit. We all benefit. So if you go to the posts section of YouTube on this channel, you go to posts. I posted today the free link, because it is a Zoom. You do have to register for the Zoom link. And you can also subscribe on my website. If you subscribe, you'll automatically get the link every week, and you get the recording afterwards. Okay, so had to say that about focus group. Focus group is so yummy. So excited it's tomorrow. Yay. All right, now onward with today's messaging. Again, remember, all things are possible. That's what they're bringing in. Let's now look at the shakalaka chart. What is going on with the body? What am I feeling, and How are these timeline jumps affecting us? Here we go. Boom. All right, let me move the melon. I think I feel, okay. So this was the big timeline jump, right? Then here on the arrow, I noted, so I want to point out what happened energetically. So we did this massive jump, right? And then this is some light. You can see when it's spread out like this, and the sacral chakra, hello. If you're not feeling creative, you will, because the sacral chakra is upgrading like in a big, big way. So you can see this is little release in the upper chakras. This top line is the upper chakra. So it's crown, third eye, throat. Okay, speaking your truth is usually the one. Then here, this yellow line is the heart chakra. You can see after the timeline jump yesterday, we went immediately into purge. Why? So the consciousness jumps forward, right? It pulls, right? Think of it as a string attached. The dense don't want to play with your ass anymore is still here, but it's ready to come to the light. Consciousness goes, whoop, I see an opportunity to jump forward. It pulls the string, right? It moves, they move together. This immediately came in to bring it to the light. So immediately purge. I'm getting full body chills even just saying it. So this can feel disruptive. You can have ringing in the ears. The solar plexus can be active, anxiousness, all kinds of things. I was getting a really cool high frequency ringing in the ear, it was actually pleasant. It wasn't the kind where you go, okay, that's kind of bugging me right now. It was really a very beautiful high frequency ringing that I got. But you could see upper chakras heavily. Here, this is the heart and solar plexus. You can see that one actually impedes up. So these are very powerful purges. This is asking again, what are you holding on to that is no longer serving you? By the way, they won't impede in your free will, but your consciousness also will not stop going forward. So the difference is, can I release with ease and grace, or am I choosing to hang on to the train and drag along the tracks? Because this thing that isn't serving me anymore, I'm just afraid to let it go. So it does affect how you feel in the integration periods and as we bring in more light. Then you could see going into last night, the biggest surges are here. Look at the wave. It's a little difficult, but this red line is your sacral chakra. This has to do with relationships, all kinds of relationships. You can see there's purging, but there's tons of new energy coming in. And I'll tell you, I've been feeling so much, lots of creativity coming in as a result of this. And I'll be sharing some of those creations, but got some cool stuff coming in for the solstice. For Saturday is the monthly group Ascension class at 12 noon. There's a solstice ritual that came forward, which I'm so excited. But we're really going to tune into frequency alignment, which we're going to do one today so you can see how it feels. But we're going to be doing frequency alignments that are personal to you. How do you align with the frequency of what you want to manifest? And so I love me some manifesting, and I love some frequency alignment. So we will be doing that, as well as some very special energy healing. There's a group energy healing that is going to disconnect from old energies and using the portal energy to alchemize, to bring in more light. And the key here is receivership. That we're bad receivers still. They're still not giving us an A in receivership. So Saturday, there will be a massive activation on aligning with receivership. It's going to deal with the heart. It's going to deal with the golden current. So it's going to be a really powerful and timely, as you noticed, all these activations come in divine timing for all of us. Let's see. Yeah, dizziness, very common flow. So flow, when we have dense energy in the upper chakras and then it gets released, There's literally, it gives you, it's a new type of airhead, but you're now have the lightness in your head can throw off your equilibrium. It is temporary. Sudden burst of emotion, absolutely with this, and especially right now. There are so many heavy hearts in the collective. The heart is getting absolutely deep, deep focus. Tomorrow's activation is all around the heart. So the heart is healing now in deep, deep layers, going back to early, early, early incarnations. So our hearts have been what they would call energetically heavy for many, many, many incarnations. And now all of that is coming up for healing. And it's a ridiculously deep layer, but it's all coming to the surface. So we will be doing that tomorrow in focus group. Let's see. Who did I miss? Aline is here from Finland. Hello. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay, Raina. Yeah, if you're feeling that fatigue, 100%. When we integrate, so when we jump a timeline like this and then there's a purge like this, now you got to integrate everything. Fatigue is real. Listen to your body and rest it. And again, go back to that guidance that I got, I think it was last Monday. What does your body need right now? Is it water? Is it rest? Do you need to share something with someone you love that is awakening in you? There's a whole list in there. So go back to that list. I think it was on Monday. I lose track of the days, but it's in the video description. So yeah, fatigue absolutely is possible with this. So is a lot of disorientation is the biggest thing. It may even seem like it's hard to ground. And that is normal. It's literally because we're the consciousness got on a little rocket ship and zoomed forward, and it's kind of dragging us behind till we are able to integrate. Yeah, Gina, that's the wave. So the wave you're feeling, the what you're calling down, the dense feeling is literally this. That's that purging. It's purging, it's bringing it to the surface, and we just be the observer and say, this is coming to the light to be healed. Allow it to come to the light to be healed. Don't get frustrated and say, not that stinking thought again. Now we're in dense energy again because we're resisting it. Notice when you're in resistance. When we allow it and become neutral with it, it comes to the light, and then it can go ahead and dissipate. Andrea, it felt like I was expanding and contracting all night like a pulse. Yeah, it's that is, you were literally jumping into different timelines. And so it will settle, and I'm sensing that we're going to get some clean light to come and help us balance this. But today they brought forward a beautiful frequency alignment, which I love. We're going to ground, but it's more important that we align with our highest timeline after all of this action, because we've been like, right, this is literally pushing us forward. And for those who just awaken, please have empathy. Please have empathy, because if you're not aware that you're awakening or ascending, it could be absolutely a confusing time, because remember, they would still be focused on the third dimension stuff that's unfolding without the knowledge and that knowing that we're fully supported and it's all happening in our best and highest good. So please do your best to have empathy. Yep, lots of energies being released. I'm no, Raina, I'll email it to you. It's easier for me to look at it in my files. I'll send it to you. It's very, very helpful to get through what we're experiencing right now. Okay, speaking of, let's get some grounding in, and let's do this beautiful activation. Yeah, it's a flow. It doesn't matter if they know or not. They're also a powerful creator. They're just in a different frequency right now, different timeline, and that is okay, because they awaken in their own divine timing. So you just be the light. But know your daughter's a powerful creator. And sometimes our family members were here to trigger our own spiritual awakening, that you're the way shower, and said, I'll go forward so that I can shine my light, so that as you awaken, you will know where to look and to be guided. So it's always give the love and the light to yourself, because you radiate your state of being to her. And it's not about us convincing or giving proof that if you're on a different frequency, if it feels like they can't hear you or understand you, it's because they're listening to one radio station and you're listening to another. So she's a powerful creator too, and her purpose is beautifully, you're working together even if she doesn't know it. So it's all good, all beautiful. All right. I gave us some ambiance here. I love this. This image came from my guides, gosh, months ago, representing the stillness in the lake. With the stillness internally, you can see we get a perfect reflection. We get clarity. So that's what we're all seeking, isn't it? Okay. So if you are driving, please do this later. And if you're not, you can go ahead and just get into a comfortable position, and I invite you to close your eyes if you feel that that helps you to really feel this. This frequency is an alignment for your best and highest good. So for those of you who are partaking right now, or if you're listening to this on the recording, you are listening in your own divine timing. And let's go ahead and get comfortable. You can close your eyes, and we're going to begin by grounding into Gaia. So go ahead and take a nice deep breath in. Pause at the top of your shoulders. And exhale all the way down to Gaia's heart. Take an inhale. Bring your light up to your heart space. Pause here. And go ahead and exhale down to Gaia's sacred heart. Take another inhale. Come up to your heart space. And then see, sense, or feel if the front door to your heart is open. And then now take a moment to notice if the back door to your sacred heart is open. If needed, you can gently guide it open on your next exhale. Nice. Now take an inhale, expand that light in your heart space. On the exhale, go ahead and light up all the cells in your body. Now, we invite you to take a deep breath in and exhale slowly. And as you exhale, we invite you to let your body soften even more as you allow your heart to open in this sacred container. Take an inhale, say silently or aloud, I now align with the frequency of my highest good. I release all resistance, known and unknown. Staying here in the heart space, say silently or aloud, I invite all light beings in the celestial realm to rearrange what no longer serves me. And may what is ready to be released with ease and grace. I do not need to hold it any longer. I trust in the wisdom of my soul. I trust the angels of light the guides of truth and spirit, aligned with source, all surround me now. As you breathe this in, hold this as you breathe in this unconditional love. And on the exhale, release all that does not serve you. Transmute the density as your guides and angels carry it home. Take an inhale. Again, release the density on the exhale. Surrender it to your guides and angels. Allow them to transmute it and carry it home. And now allowing your breath to just flow in and out gently. Feel a soft clearing sweep through your energy field. This may feel like a soft breeze, or it may feel like a coolness just sweeping through your field. And it is as though light itself is making space for what's already on its way. Take an inhale and say softly or aloud, I am ready. I am willing. I am supported. And it is done. Take one more nice deep inhale. Anchor this into your heart. Exhale down to Gaia's heart. And on the inhale, gently wiggle your fingers and toes as you come back up to your heart space. Open your eyes. Welcome to your new timeline. Your heart solicited this event, and so it is. I love that. So our heart is dialing up the guides these days. How beautiful is that? Oh, you guys are so good at grounding. The energy just immediately went into stillness. This is such a beautiful container. For those of you listening on the replay, you are creating the container in your own perfect divine timing. And so I thank you from the bottom of my heart for carrying this frequency through and through for whoever finds it in their own divine timing. So that's all I got for you guys today. I am going to go and ground some more, and the beach and the water is calling my name. It's calling my name. It's jumping up and down. It's pulling on my heartstrings, and I am not going to resist. So I am off to go enjoy Gaia's gifts at the beach, and I'm sending you guys big, big love. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see those of you who are registered in focus group tomorrow. Mwah. Shine your light. I love you guys.